Hey y'all, hope you're having a good one. Today we're checking out Simple Man Sacrifice. Had this requested a couple times for me. They said that it was a different side of Cymple, so I'm all for that. And the description will be down below in the link. And don't forget to subscribe to me too if you feel so inclined. And without further ado, I hope you enjoy my reaction.
We gotta stop all the comparisons. Live inside these moments and learn to cherish them. See the value when we're sharing them. The blessing of life is life. Those ain't real problems keeping you up till midnight. Most of us are blessed.
The blessing of life is life. Don't sweat the small stuff, man. It's facts, dude. That is facts.
The blessing of life is life. Those ain't real problems keeping you up till midnight. Most of us are blessed far more than we acknowledge, but we basing wealth off whatever we can make in dollars.
Ooh,
have you ever seen a community rally behind a little girl that the doctors only gave a little time? It's brutal, rips the heart from your chest. And everywhere the parents go, whenever they're addressed, people want to know a status and if it's in remission. But all they want to do is see her dancing in the kitchen on a Saturday night.
Right. That is part of the sacrifice when you have a child like that. You know, you have to put on a happy face, even though you know there's some bad news in the mix, because, you know, you don't want to be moping around. I mean, look at this child. I mean, you have to give them, sacrifice your negative feelings for positive ones so that the child can live as a normal as a life as they possibly can. That stuff's deep, dude. That stuff's deep. I really like that. Is life. That is what is important in life, is life itself, right? We don't really realize that until people start passing away.
And everywhere the parents go, whenever they're addressed, people want to know a status and if it's in remission. But all they want to do is see her dancing in the kitchen on a Saturday night in her pajamas with a carefree smile and restore that precious energy inside their child. I know dads gotta think, Lord, why us? All while preaching the importance of never giving up and having faith. Man, the strength that must take.
I like that, dude. Having faith, man. The strength that would take, right? He is taught, the way he says, man, you really can't write that. That comes from his heart. That comes from his heart, man. I really felt that. Just that little simple little thing in there. I don't know if he meant to do that or that just kind of, that was hard, dude. In a, you know, a heartfelt way. That was like really, you know, it's like you're exhausted, right? When he said that, I felt like he was feeling like he's sacrificing everything, and it's just like an exhaustion. Dude, dads don't get enough appreciation, man, or men don't either. Just saying. Both sexes don't, you know, we gotta appreciate each other.
Man, the strength that must take, and mama's gotta always be a happy face. I know they wish more than anything that this is all a dream, and maybe in time that's what it seems. But things couldn't get much tougher to endure. When no one is looking, they collapse into the floor. Behind closed doors, they're at their weakest points, begging to take her place if they only had the choice. Cause if I
That's love, man. You know what I mean? It's L-O-V-E, brother. You know, not trying to get all sappy on y'all, but this is a great song. If you're watching this, I mean, you probably know why you're watching it and you like it too. So
when no one is looking, they collapse into the floor. Behind closed doors, they're at their weakest points, begging to take her place if they only had the choice. Cause if I could, I would.
Anytime, any day, any place, I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place, I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself.
Don't take for granted little things and simple conversations. The good times and the smiles that kept us motivated. A few lines.
Okay, so that first verse, if you guys could help me out here a little bit. Down below, I don't know enough about his history to really speak on it. Was that something within his, a friend had, their child had some kind of cancer or leukemia or something? Or was that one of his? I don't know. You know, I don't even know if he's married. Well, he's married because I see the wedding ring, but I don't know if he has children or not. But was that something that happened in his life? You know, I'm being all serious here. Let me know down below, please, so I don't assume something, especially in that arena. I don't want to assume something that's not true. And then it looks like he, the second part of the rap here, now he's going into something that is in his life. I know for sure. It looks like it's kind of a friendship type thing. So let me look here.
Don't take for granted little things and simple conversations. The good times and the smiles that kept us motivated. A few lines my boy Juice wrote into his verse, and what turned out to be our last song on this earth. I think you taught us all a big lesson, big bro. It's all about the journey, not the big shows. We try to stay tighter, try to keep in touch. We still ain't reached all the goals we thought we was, but we pushing, and we learning from the past. And every video they watch, at the end they hear your laugh. We miss you down here. I know Bredwin been hurting. Your songs echo.
What did he say? Every video they watch, they'll hear his laugh. Has he implemented that into his videos? Another question. I'm sorry, but could you put that down below too? Is there something is it in the introduction of the video? Now I'm going to have to go back and listen. I don't know. That's what it sounded like to me, that he said every time that you're going to hear his laugh.
Pushing, and we learning from the past. And every video they watch, at the end they hear your laugh. We miss you down here. I know Bredwin been hurting. Your songs echo that tomorrow's uncertain. And rest in peace, Tank and Chris. Thank y'all for showing up and believing in this. I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all...
That's why we got friends, man. They show up, you know, they're there for you, dude, you know. Is this in Georgia? I kind of looking at the trees in the background. It looks like a Georgia area. I've got some family members that live in Georgia, very close to them. I haven't seen them in years except for over the phone. And this always seems to kind of, I see the background that they're in, the trees and everything. And so is he from Georgia? He's kind of got that Georgian little accenty thing going on there.
Echo that tomorrow's uncertain. And rest in peace, Tank and Chris. Thank y'all for showing up and believing in this. I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all make sense. But the fact of the matter is we all pay rent. We don't own a thing here. It all gets...
That's true. That's true. We all pay rent. We don't own a thing. Metaphorically and literally. That's a bar, dude. That's a bar.
Believing in this, I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all make sense. But the fact of the matter is we all pay rent. We don't own a thing here. It all gets left behind. And eventually the memories are gone in time. Sad but true. I'm just thankful that I have a few while I'm here to make some sense out what we going through. Overdue.
That's real, dude. That's real. I gotta hear that again.
I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all make sense. But the fact of the matter is we all pay rent. We don't own a thing here. It all gets left behind. And eventually the memories are gone in time. Sad but true. I'm just thankful that I have a few while I'm here to make some sense out what we going through.
That's hard, dude.
So long.
You know, if you ever watch someone go through Alzheimer's, man, be grateful that you have your mind. Imagine not knowing your children. Imagine.
While I'm here to make some sense out what we going through. Overdue. I wanted so long to be recognized, but nowadays I'm not even certain why. Cause music people are parasites, ain't nothing real in them. And I've been using some of my best years to deal with them.
I like the realness of people. And when someone's especially a musician in any way, when they don't seem real, I don't want to really have anything to do with them. I don't like music that doesn't feel realistic to me. Like, music's about life, right? You know, and that's why I like unique artists. Why would I want to hear the same old all the time? And that's what you get with the music industry. There's no realness.
My best years to deal with them.
Anytime, any day, any place I fall right. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself.
Man, that's rough, dude. Losing friends.
Nah, this shit was dope. I was just happy to be a part of everything, man. I was soaking up the scenery, man.
Yeah,
I like to get, no, real shit. I just like to just go up and just see the water type shit.
Yeah.
The sunset type shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, he soaked that shit up. Me personally. So it was great for me.
Okay, well, why you just attacking me with that?
If you guys want to, I know this is a serious topic here, but I just kind of, sometimes I will learn a lot about people by how they wear their baseball cap. If you look around the table here, some people like the flat brims, right? Some people like the curved brims. For different, everybody's got their own reasoning on how they wear their hats. I wear my hat like this, not for stylistic purposes, but when I was younger, I worked on a farm many times, and I did odd jobs on farms and things like that as a teen. And when it would rain, if the brim of your hat was flat, it would kind of just sit on your hat and it would ruin the brim. Like your hat wouldn't last as long because the brim would kind of get really soft and weak because of the water would just stay on it. But the reason I do my hat like this, you'll always see me with the brim, is because when it rained, I turned the brim down when I was outside working, you know, baling hay, whatever it may be, you know, that brim, the water would come off of my hat and drip down. And it was better in a work environment. And so I've always done my brim that way. A lot of people wear hats for, you know, they like the style, you know, the style of I mean, there's lots of reasons why people wear their hats the way they do, but you could tell a lot about a person by the way they wear the reason. Look around the table, look how their personality is with the brim of the hat. You have to be very observant as a person to understand what I'm saying. But when you see someone like, look at Hard Target here, he's got more of a bent brim. I understand some things about Target that maybe other people don't. And I understand. I mean, you see what I'm saying? You can really tell a lot. It's just, I don't know why that clicked on me. Just watching this, this is kind of a nice environment. I did mention something on the previous video that I could envision them all on a table with a beer playing poker. And then this pops up and it almost kind of, you know, sometimes I feel like I have some sort of superpower or something.
Just see the water type shit.
Yeah.
The sunset type shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, he soaked that shit up. Me personally. So it was great for me.
Okay, well, why you just attacking me with that, baby?
Mm-hmm.
I feel a little.
See how they're interacting with each other? That's beautiful, dude. That's beautiful. That is friendship right there. And you could really, I see why he did the second verse like this. You know, he's remembering this. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I know it's a bunch of guys, you know, I'm not trying to be a certain way. Friendship's pretty powerful and beautiful, man. Powerful and beautiful. I love this picture. I mean, look at Hard Target there. They're just having fun, man. They're just having fun. That's what life's about, right? That's what life's about.
Yeah. And, you know, he soaked that shit up. Me personally. So it was great for me.
Yeah, that's real, man.
Well, why you just attacking me with that, JB? I feel a little worried about how you
that shit right.
Yeah, you get your hey, listen.
I'm totally down with this, dude.
Yeah.
What about you, Brentwood?
Oh, hold on here. Hold on. We'll stop this. We'll say this. The reason I'm saying this, I just want to let you guys know, you probably do not know this, but I didn't even realize it either when I first started doing this. But someone messaged me, and they said that they were almost 100% blind. They couldn't see all of the everything that was on the screen, and they were basically officially blind. And they said that they liked my reactions, and I don't know how they typed this out, but somehow they typed it out. Is there like, well, I guess if you got Braille on the keyboard, well, I mean, I should have known that before I opened my mouth, but yeah, I guess Braille, you could do it. But he said, or she said that, you know, they liked hearing me talk a lot. So because it was descriptive to them, and that is how they get their entertainment, is they go on YouTube and they listen to reactors react to music and movies and things of that nature. That's how they learn about the music or the movie. Super interesting. So sometimes I have been keeping that in mind, and I mean, I do try to be descriptive at times. And if you ever are gonna be hating on me because I'm talking, I just want you to remember that what I just told you about, maybe it's someone who's impaired, you know, and you don't, you know, you can't appreciate that because you're not impaired, right? So anyways, this song is dedicated to Amris Bedford, Jason Daly, Tank McKee, and Chris Tolliver. I take it those were some his friends that he had lost. RIP to them. That is always really rough for a person to lose close friends like that, because, you know, you bounce things off each other, you know, you have good times and bad. And, you know, like you said, you show up, and, you know, people like that don't come around very often, right? I mean, how many you can count on your hand, probably how many good friends you got in your life right now. It's, you know, they don't come around that, you know, they're far and few between. And when you got them, you got to kind of appreciate it, right? You got to kind of appreciate it. I will do El Dorado next. I hope you enjoyed my reaction on this one. I know I got a little talky, but you knew I would anyways, and that's why you watched it. I know you guys, I'm learning that some of you really like to hear me, you know, get onto my little side things. I know some of you do. And this one's for you, right? This one's for you. So we'll talk to you later, guys. Peace.